A little over a year ago, my family, along with a few others, were inspired to launch a brand new church in Columbus. A church for people with doubts and questions about life and about faith. Now, these families, they left their jobs, their security, many of them left their friends and family members, and they uprooted to be a part of Nuvo Church. What began as a table with a handful of families has quickly grown to many people all across the Columbus area, which is incredible because it's all been happening in the middle of a pandemic. Now, this past year has opened our eyes to new ways of connecting with one another. In fact, many of the people that are a part of our church have primarily connected over Zoom during these last several months. Now, what's also interesting about this pandemic is that it's continued to unearth the deeper questions that rattle around in our hearts and in our minds, and ultimately rattle around in our souls. In the midst of this crisis, we've struggled with one of the most important parts of our lives, which is connection with other people. So after 9 months of primarily meeting online, Nuvo is coming together. We're starting pop-up gatherings, and we would love to invite you to join us. We'll be meeting at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings at one of our favorite locations, Cohatch in Polaris. This space will be designed to help you connect with others, explore questions that you have about life and about faith, and honestly, we want you to have some fun with other people in real life. Now, on top of that, we've also thought about your kids as well. In fact, we're gonna have a special environment just for your kids on Sunday mornings as well. Now, for us, we aren't pretending that coronavirus doesn't exist. And we believe that there's a need for wise and measured ways to connect during the season. So here's what you can expect from us. We're gonna be meeting in a space with room for social distancing. We'll ask that you wear a face mask indoors unless you're seated with food or drink at your table. We'll also have only 6 to 8 people sitting together in a group. And then there's also room for you to sit by yourself if you'd rather do that. We'll also be leaving 6 feet or more between every seated group in the space. It's time for Nuvo to come together, and I'll tell you this, we cannot be more excited about it. So mark your calendars for October 18th at 10 a.m. at Cohatch Polaris. It'll be meaningful conversations, it'll be COVID conscious, and we'll be building this together. We'll see you on October 18th.